I used to be a waiter, and I got Yelped. And
this is not a Yelp you wrote.
No. This is a Yelp. I saved it to send to myself because so this is a Yelp about me being the worst waiter.
Yelp reviews.
I do stand up about this.
Please read an excerpt.
This is the joke I do in stand up. If you can't see this review from the back, it's basically the transcript of Anna Karenina. It's very, very long. Okay, I tried to get the attention of the waiter, but when he was not texting or eating or drinking, he was more intent on getting the bartender to play David Bowie's Space Oddity by drunkenly asking the bartender to play Ground Control to Major Tom. The song came on and he gleefully sang along off key, and I'd had enough.
Is this all true?
That is true. And again, in my defense, Ground Control to Major Tom, he says that so many times in the song, and he never says Space Oddity. Oh, but the real killer is that then he ends it with god-awful food, rude drunk service, worst eating experience ever in NYC, Ground Control to Major Tom indeed.
Well, what does that sentence
That
mean?
dude just like dropped his mic afterwards.
Wait, Aaron, you also skipped something that I want to hear more about.
Yeah.
So can you read the section that begins with his hipster nastiness?
Oh, sure. His hipster nastiness came out when he wrote in large letters on the check, "Come back again soon." The check came to $14.10. I gave him exact change and got up to leave. The waiter mocked me by screaming, "Thank you very much. Come back again soon."
So he's not. Is he wrong or is he not wrong? Was he a bad customer?
He was a horrible customer, and it was there's something that happens when I had been waiting brunch. And this was in that weird crossover when you're sort of changing tables and the dinner waiter is there, but they're sort of doing their side work. You're sort of doing your side work. So not that you deserve bad service at this time, but this is a time when it's like, it's very in flux. So he's my last table. He's a one top. He's mad. He's very mad because the food took a long time to come, which is literally not my fault. I mean, like they have to cook food. So I'm sorry it took too long. And then I was drunk because it was the end of my shift and I was taking shots with the bartender and I was basically done. And then, I didn't write on the check. My co-waiter did, with big bubbly heart letter, and then I did say thank you very much, come back again soon. But Nicole knows, like him saying that I was screaming is very inaccurate. I was just shocked. I can really scream. If I was screaming, he would know. So I was just sort of yeah.
Right. So So how long ago was this?
Let's see. I quit that job. I want to say in like 2013. So this was probably 2011 or 12.
Gotcha.
So not great at restaurant service, though, we might say.
I would say I was a very good waiter, and he caught me at a time where I was being a very bad waiter.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Just because the two stories that we've heard today.
Yeah. Yeah, because does that make... If you have those moments, do very good waiters have those moments? That would be my question.
You're like, I'm done. You just so happen to be here. You could be the night services. Like you could be the evening table. I'm just taking you because they're like, hey, I have to do all this stuff. And I'm like, fine, I'll take this table. But I'm like, I don't care about your one top tip on, again, a $14. If he tips 20%, I'm getting $2. So it's like, right. I just didn't care. And so I was being bad in this moment. But I was a good waiter.
Where was this, by the way?
This is down in the Seaport. This is a restaurant called the Cowgirl Seahorse. There's a Cowgirl in the West Village, and this is the sister restaurant called the Cowgirl Seahorse.
$14.10.
And he had a coffee.
Yeah, that's a great
drink
price.
and a meal.
That's a great price.
I'm telling you. And then he gives me this terrible review. So what if I'm drunk? At 4:30 p.m.
Rachel, I truly don't know what you're going to pick for the title of this episode because there's so many gems.